This is Ben and M coming to you from Boise, Idaho. It is July 22nd on a Sunday afternoon, and we just wanted to give everybody an update for our week and the experiences and things that we went through this last week.
So Sunday night, well I guess Sunday day, after we got home from church, we were sitting in our camper, and our RV park owner of the last place we stayed came, knocked on our door, and this is what he told Ben.
He was like, "Oh, hey, I've talked to with your wife about this already, but your cat needs to be on a leash. If the cat's out again, I have cat traps set out everywhere, and if she gets in one of those traps, I'm going to take her to the pound." And so he basically just gave us a warning about that he's going to take our cat to the pound because our cat cannot be cooped up inside.
Which cats aren't supposed to be on a leash. We all know that.
Right.
So we were dealing with that. We were outside on the deck eating ice cream, and our 4-year-old daughter fell over the those safety rails opened, and she fell about 4 feet onto the concrete pad and cracked her elbow in half. And so that night we got the bad news that she's gonna have to have surgery Monday morning. So we dealt with the surgery, and then we got home by 5 o'clock that evening. So it devoured Sunday and Monday. And then, let's see, I don't know, Tuesday.
Tuesday was just kind of a work day. We just kind of hung out and took it easy.
That's when I broke the vacuum.
Oh yeah, the vacuum. It didn't really break. We have a central vacuum here, and we just hooked the hose up in that central vacuum and can vacuum everywhere. Supposedly there's some wires connected to it, and one of those wires isn't working right, so it doesn't send the signal back to shut it off, because usually when you pull that hose out, it shuts off. It's not shutting off, so basically
you have to flip the circuit.
Yeah, the breaker. Yeah, the breaker, the switch, and we have to turn it off that way. And then, long story short, it makes it so our outlets in our room don't work when we turn it off, so we can't charge our phones at night. So it's kind of something we're kind of dealing with right now and adjusting to. Working on getting that fixed. And
then Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday, Ben was a champ. He took on a project. He took our dog kennel and cut it into pieces and fit it around our breakfast bench. And it is amazing. So we don't have to have a giant kennel plus the bench. It's all in one. So it makes it super convenient in our camper.
And we just combined the two. Yeah, it was just getting in the way, and we had to make that work. Then the next day, Thursday, we heard about this cool place called Blue Heart Springs, and it's on the Snake River, and it's really crystal clear water that you can go check out, but you have to canoe too. You can't just drive there. And so we drove out not knowing where we're going, but knew that it was there, and the area it was in was Box Canyon Springs, 1,000 Springs or something like that.
Something like that.
And so we drove over there. It was really beautiful, waterfalls coming off of the hills and mountains over there. But we tried going down 5 or 6 or 7 different roads and on both sides of the river, but we could not find a place to get in and do it. So we were not able to go see the Blue Heart Springs, which we were really disappointed with. And
it ruined our whole day.
It ruined kind of our whole day that day. Yep.
Yeah. And then Friday was moving day, so we were excited. We got to finally get to Boise. And as we were packing up, I pushed the button to bring our bedroom slide out in, and one side was moving and the other one was not. So I told Ben to go push one side, and then we kind of realized we had a problem. But that was the morning we were supposed to get Isley's hard cast put on. So we had to call a fix-it guy. Let's see, he came while
Ron.
we were, Ron, and he came to fix it while we were getting Isley's hard cast on.
Yeah.
So it was kind of this jumbled mess, and then Ben ended up fixing it anyways. Well, this guy came and helped Ben fix it, but it wasn't
he
Ben did the
he
work.
knew what he was doing and what he was talking about, but he was too big it was a small space. And so I had to get down there and basically fix everything while he just kind of told me what to do, really. And so then after that, he charged us $200, which basically wasn't a big deal. So I basically paid $200 for knowledge of how to fix a slide out. So it was pretty cool. Basically what happened was the chain just came off the sprocket, and that's what kind of pulls the slide out in and out.
But Ben fixed it.
So yeah, and it fixed it. It was pretty cool. So at least I have the knowledge of how to fix the slide out if it ever happens again. So.
But so overall, Twin Falls was a little bit of a rough experience.
Twin Falls was a rough experience, but we did gain. There were some pros to it for sure, I think.
Yeah, the people that we met in the campground were so sweet.
Yeah, our kids developed some friendships, which led to some friendships for ourselves, and which was really fun, you know, for us and for them, and I think we enjoyed most of it, you know, most of the time there. There was just a lot of kind of disappointing things that happened and things that threw, you know, kind of a cog into the system of kind of what we're trying to do and kind of bogged us down a little bit, but also
originally we weren't even supposed to go there, like because of the lack of campgrounds in Boise. We stopped in Twin Falls because we found an opening there, so that's, I mean, really why we ended up there.
Yep, it's true, and then he basically gave us time to figure out our camper too. Gave us time to complete different projects and kind of figure out the plumbing, the water, and the electricity, and kind of how things work in our fifth wheel here, and gave us an opportunity just to gain that knowledge. But then I guess, you know, kind of close it up on Saturday, we ended up here in Boise and hung out with Alyssa.
My cousin
Alyssa, yeah. They had a fun little breakfast that we went to, and with their steak, the Pioneer Day, they were celebrating. I spent the rest of the day with Alyssa and her kids, and then had dinner with their family that night. So, which
was an amazing steak dinner.
Yeah, kudos. If you watched this, hey, that was awesome. Thank you. So anyways, that was a fun day, and since we've been here in Boise, things have been positive, things have been good. It's a little hot, but you know, it's the time of year. It's kind of what you get. So we're just looking forward to bigger and better things, and looking forward to getting back on our feet fully and really working towards what we set out to do and finding the success that we really want. You know, kind of creating that energy for ourselves and for our kids that is positive, and so that we can move in that direction and really kind of get down to business and make this a more positive experience and not have any more rough weeks like we did.
I'm sure we'll have rough weeks, but hopefully not as bad as that one.
Hopefully no more broken arms, broken bones, you know, different things like that, knock on wood. But we're looking forward to this week, and it seems to be starting off really well, and I guess we'll
keep you guys posted.
Updated, right? Keep everybody posted. So
hope y'all have a good week.